Teresa's fingerprints are all over the new Pittsburgh.
We simply would not have the cultural district that we have today.
The heart and spirit of the city is because of Teresa.
25 years of incredible leadership for our city.
You don't dream, you don't become. It doesn't just happen.
Teresa, it's been a wonderful ride. Your 25 years have really made a mark on Pittsburgh.
You have to have it clean, you have to have it healthy, you have to have it pretty, you have to have it affordable, you have to bring people back to the city.
She has a passion for the environment and for doing what is right. And she looks out the window and we see clear skies, those of us who were born here, and she sees pollution.
It has at times been a place that has been defined by its divisions, that Teresa has always kept front and center in the discussions, in the way that she has thought about the responsibility, the opportunity to help these people move forward.
She was investing in education and skills and in sustainable life and quality of life for folks across the spectrum. And I think that's something that, yeah, she was ahead of her time in that way.
She was a thoughtful, dedicated participant and leader in the planning and development of the cultural district. And without her really very intelligent and sensitive support over 2.5 decades, we would not have what we have today, a thriving cultural district. And she brought our city alive.
Remember, we were trying to redo an old, outdated convention center. And Teresa said to the community, I want an internationally acclaimed architect. It's one way we continue to put Pittsburgh on the map. She ran the design competition. They got that extraordinary architect. It's a magnificent edifice. She either convened a group to get things done or used the endowment to advance interest, to advance her beloved Pittsburgh.
She not only helped to hold the head of this city and this region above the water when we went through our most difficult time, but she looked ahead and saw what we could become.
And when you think about what our riverfronts were used for during our industrial heyday, nothing like what they are now, where you have development, you have trails, you have sustainable life along our rivers. And she was right there leading that and leading those initiatives.
Everything that I've seen this foundation do over the course of the past 25 years has been infused with this sense of, why can't we change the world? Why can't we just do extraordinary things? And by the way, if we're going to set that as our vision, why can't we work really, really hard to deliver on it? That's Teresa, and she's done it over and over again.
You don't solve big problems only with little steps. Sometimes you have to basically be bold, be willing to take a chance, be willing to look at something that's new and different. That kind of vision, that imagining the possible, is what she is all about.
Her legacy? A gracious lady who has done everything in her power to see to it that her family, her city, get the best that there is to get. And she gives all that she can to make sure that it happens. Literally, there are two people, Elsie and Teresa, and they are the people that have really put their money where their mouth is, making sure that they speak out for Pittsburgh and for Pittsburghers.
When I look around, I think about when she did the convention center and insisted on it being green. Early childhood education was something that the Heinz Endowment started before anybody else. Obviously, we worked with our pal Fred Rogers, and a good friend of Teresa's as well. But then when we did Grow Up Great, for early childhood education with Sesame Street, that was really led by the commitment that the Heinz Endowments really taught all of our community, whether it's early childhood education, giving back to the community, whether it's green, it's community development in downtown, whether it's the United Way, all of the various things that the Heinz Endowments and Teresa Heinz leadership has meant to Pittsburgh.
The great strengths of American and Americans are their differences. That shouldn't frighten us, that should enrich us. And having a strong and diverse community is a sign of the future and a sign of strength.
Thank you for being the bridge between what Pittsburgh was and what it will become.
Teresa, it's been great working with you for 25 years. I know we'll see a lot of each other, but thank you for the opportunity to be with you, and health and happiness in the years to come.
You made a big impact on Pittsburgh, on me, on the community, and thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm grateful for you being such a wonderful citizen of the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and for your sustained interest in making the county of Allegheny an even better place to live and to work and worship. So let me join your boys, your family, the friend, and say simply, congratulations, Teresa, and thank you.
Teresa, dear, thank you so much for 25 years of incredible leadership for our city. And personally, I'd like to thank you, too, for a wonderful friendship.
I am so proud of what you have done. And I can say I'm just proud to know you and to call you a friend. You are truly the First Lady of Pittsburgh.
You've meant the world to Pittsburgh, you've meant the world to PNC, and you've meant the world to me. Thanks.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you.
Thanks, Teresa. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. Yeah!
My late husband used to say that a problem is only a solution waiting to be found. We have problems. But you know what? We have good-hearted people here. It's my American home place. Pittsburgh's very special.